We.
Yes, guys. Okay. Welcome, guys, to the Round Table Podcast. Today we got Deathstroke.
A song.
We got London.
I don't know how to do instructions.
Cool. We got Whisker Nuts.
Hey.
We got me. We got Tech here. What's up? Alright. Cool. So this is our first podcast. We're all weird. Should be interesting.
No, it's definitely just you guys. I'm the cool one here.
No. I'm the cool. No, I'm kidding. We don't know about that. That guy Whisker Nuts. I don't know about that kid.
No, I just know it's not you or
Okay, so this kid takes like forever to vacuum his room. Oh my.
I was counting my money after that too because I didn't know we were starting late.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours.
I text him 20 minutes and he
I was at a block shoot. I didn't have my iPod on.
Okay.
I retired.
Shut up. Retired from what? Oriframe?
I'm just gonna go take a nap quick.
Yeah, as you should.
Exactly. Okay. So, what should we start off here first? I'll ask the first question, so.
Yeah, you asked me.
What was the first console you ever owned, and what game was your favorite on it? Start with Raul, or, Deathstroke here.
Me?
Yes, sir. Take it off. Take it away.
It was the Wii.
Yes, sir. That's right.
It was the DS.
No, yes, yeah.
It was the DS and then the Wii.
Alright. What'd you play on the DS?
Oh, Pokemon Diamond. I at least have 400 hours in that game.
I know
No,
from...
I'm serious.
No, does the DS count, though?
It's a console.
I mean, it's a console. I would say, yeah.
Alright, so I had the first gen DS. The old one with the Game Boy. Like, you can play the Game Boy games with it. You know what I'm talking about? Or you guys ever see those?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was the greatest. It was so good. You used to play like Mario on there. Dude, that was the jam. I love playing Mario. And the first actual console was like the Wii, cause that was just the crap right there. That was just that. Wii Sports was just sweat on there. I'm not even joking. I love
tennis. Well, I
bowling?
main tennis.
Oh yeah, dude, I played everything.
Boxing. I liked boxing on the Wii Sports.
Dude, that was like
I was a professional bowler.
Bro, just
I had the okay. So if you know Wii bowling enough, you'll feel old with this. I had the star ball.
I have no idea what that is.
So like you had to get like I think you had to get like 10,000 points in total.
Oh.
It's stupid.
And you got like a star ball, and that was like super cool. Yo, okay, so Whisker Nuts. What console you
My
had?
first console. I mean, I had the DSi. I got it for Christmas. I played Mario Kart. Best graphics in the whole world, you know.
Oh my. Okay. Which Mario Kart though? Like the
I don't remember exactly. I might still have the game actually.
Oh wait. Oh, that one. Okay. Now I'm feeling old now.
You good?
Yeah. No, it was the Mario. That was the best Mario Kart. I feel like. Dude, those graphics.
One that had Mario in it.
it's the one that featured Mario. Yeah.
My first actual console, like the rest of you, was the Wii. But my favorite game on there was Pokemon Rumble.
Ooh.
Yes.
That was good. Used to sweat in that.
Okay, so I'm gonna confess here. I literally only have like one Pokemon game, and I literally didn't know. Okay, so London can actually tell you this. I went to his house the one time. We're just like, you know what? Let's play Pokemon. And he pulled it like we were playing Pokemon. He goes, "Bruh, I have all the weakest crap ever, and you have like all the rarest things." And I'm like, "How did I even get this?" And it was not even mine. It was like one of my mom's friends. They were like, "Here, I don't want this anymore." It had like red Sharpie all over it. I don't even know which one it was.
And Sharpie, what the heck?
Yeah, these kids are weird. I don't know.
I can tell.
Okay.
They're all yes.
You try to draw the symbol instead of making it.
they made their own Pokemon. All right,
I got an
London.
attack helicopter.
Well, unlike the rest of you, my first console actually was the Wii. I didn't get a DS until a few years after, and I always played Wii Sports. That was the game I played exclusively on the Wii.
Yes, sir. Dude, Wii
Until-
Sports was the best.
Actually, that was the only game I ever played on the Wii until like last summer when I went to this old house on the beach, and they had a Wii with tons of games. It wasn't last year; it was like 2 years ago. And then we played Pokemon and all that. But I've played Smash. But other than that, I've never played anything other than Wii Sports.
Yeah.
Have you ever played the Wii Sports Resorts? Like,
Oh my gosh.
with the sword fighting one.
Okay, so you know the most important, like, so annoying about that. You had to get the little brick at the bottom of it with the controller. You know what I'm talking about? You had to get like another brick for the bottom of the Wii controller just to plug in something else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My friend, he's not here obviously, but my friend Yaya, he had that, and he lived like down the street. He used to live down the street, and he had that, and I just loved playing this sword fighting game.
Oh yeah,
because they were all so
yeah.
slow, stupid.
Oh yeah, dude, the Wii games are so fun. Did you guys, when you got the Wii, did you guys get the edition where it came with the where it like the things where you put the remotes in it, and it was like a golf club, a tennis racket, a baseball bat?
The cage.
No, for like Wii Sports. I have them, and I actually did like my one birthday, my grandpa got me one again, and it came with all of it, and I'm like, bro, I remember when this thing first came out, and that was like the craziest thing ever. Yeah.
I didn't actually know it existed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really? It's like plastic cutouts of like where you put the Wii remote in it, and it's like a golf club.
I thought you were talking about like the things that look the clear kind of things.
No.
Like, they're soft. They go around your remote. I thought you were talking about that, but like
no.
painted different.
No, these are like physical like plastic golf clubs you put your Wii remote in. It was actually pretty cool.
It was this long rod, and then you just tiny remote.
Wait, let me hold on. I gotta hit this driver. Wait, let me get the putter out real quick. You get like a. Can you imagine? Wait, hold on. I want to go golfing today. You got your whole caddy, like you got your whole like bag, and it's just like the different Wii remotes.
Just like 13 different Wii remotes.
Like the putter, it's like a heavier one. It's like so you can.
You have a legit golf bag.
Yeah.
The golf bag has a Wii remote in it.
Yeah.
Get your golf cart out the garage.
It's like the Mario Kart wheel thing.
Yeah.
I have one of those.
I still have one of those. Yes. That's the golf cart.
You put the Wii remotes like in the wheel. We had like one that looked like a F1 wheel, and then one looked like just a normal wheel.
That's insane.
Like a racer one.
Yeah.
There was like only like 2 handles, and then the other one was like a normal car kind of one. It was full the way around.
Oh, that's awesome. So, I've actually had some like weird like. Okay, so London, do you remember the time we went on vacation together?
Yeah.
In that house? Dude, that place was so weird. So our room, I don't know if you guys even our viewers, if they even know what this is. We had a GameCube. We had a GameCube in our room, and the games were so weird. We had Fairly Odd Parents.
There was that one SpongeBob game.
There was a SpongeBob game, and I kid you not, as a meme, we were actually playing it for like an hour, and we were enjoying it.
There was this one game where it was like a mixture of all these Nickelodeon characters, and you had to like fight through these levels and go find them. It was actually pretty fun.
It was actually fun for the GameCube.
I still have my GameCube.
Do you actually?
It's not.
My brother still
I
does.
actually lost the cord. I just have
Oh,
the
that's a
box.
sin. Oh,
My
damn.
brother still does, but he just bought like the remastered Mario games, like Wii, the GameCube, and like
Oh,
something no other console, and he's playing it like again. Pretty cool.
that's awesome. What was that? There was like a Wii in the basement of that house, and that was
Yeah, and that was the first time that I had played Super Smash Bros. On the
I
Wii.
have a Wii in a
yeah.
basement and like a
It was like this was like a townhouse, but it was like 3 stories tall.
What did you
I
guys first play Super Smash on?
the Switch. Actually,
Yeah, me too.
London Switch. I remember the times wherever we would go over to London's house and just like chill and play Smash for like 3 hours.
On
my
for
brother.
Smash
My
on the
brother.
Wii. Too toxic. I was the toxic one. Matter of fact, I used to play
Smash on the
Bowser
Wii.
and grab them and just jump off the map.
Oh, that's no,
Stupid. I
that's
hate to.
stupid. Okay, so if you guys don't, if anybody that's watching don't know what we're talking about, so Bowser had an ability where if he grabbed you, he could just like fly off the map if he wanted to. He just like barrel roll with you under him, just off the map. But it was just used for like
In Ultimate, there are definitely some characters who can survive it though. Like
yeah,
Snake, I know Snake can. Palutena probably could too. There's some characters that can survive it, but it's pretty bad.
yeah.
First time I played Smash was probably on my brother's Switch before. Well, yeah, it was my brother's Switch. They like brought it over one time. We were playing a little bit, and then we also played before we went to the beach the one morning. Playing at night, fun.
It is a very fun game. I enjoy it.
My other brother forgot his Switch because he was gonna take it too at the beach, and he brought like the docking station thing.
Oh yeah,
And he forgot the actual Switch at the house.
That's tough.
And
that
we were
is
all-
tough.
Like, we were like halfway down there. Like we were probably in Delaware maybe, and
Wow.
he was like, was asking, "Can I play some Animal Crossing?" Because I was really big into that one because it was on the Switch. I was asking if I could play some, and then he was looking for it. He was like, "Oh, I think I forgot it."
Oh no.
You know, I've never played Animal Crossing. And I
What?
don't really know what it's
What?
about. Like
Yep.
I don't understand it. From the little bit I've
It
seen,
looks
there's a bunch of
good.
animals
I
that
played
are
it
like
on the
living
Wii.
on a farm
It
or
was
living
cool.
on like an island. They like do things for me.
That's
How
like the
simple-
one reason I want to get a Switch, just so I can play Animal Crossing.
for
It
how
looks so good.
simple the game it is. It's like really fun. Like it's addicting, I would say, because of like all the chores you have to do daily like, to keep up with your town. Like you could do like different things each day.
It sounds like Minecraft, but like you have to do tasks.
It's like Stardew, except more involved with the
Ooh.
villagers.
Yeah, see, the only thing I've ever done on it was play on my cousin's DS. I went fishing and got a fish from the sky, and that was all I've done in that game.
When you fish from the sky like DreamWorks.
Dude.
Do you think he ever caught
Sit on the
anything?
moon. It's like gives you an option at night. It's like, do you want to sit on the moon and fish? I'm like, sure, why not?
Is it actually a thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was making
They
a joke.
updated it for the
Oh.
Switch. Now you can like swim in the water and like dive down and get like sea creatures.
That's
You put on like a wetsuit and you just like swim in the water around your village.
all right.
Interesting.
So
You
then
get, like,
the
this one dude, this creepy dude comes up behind you and is like, "Yo, can I have that?" And if you give it to him, he'll sometimes give you a pearl.
really, that's cool.
Yeah.
Odd.
All right, so
Uh,
we've had some really weird sleepover stories. I don't know if you guys have any more, but like we could try starting from our friend group here. Oh, okay. I would like to start out with the one time. I'm pretty sure we all remember this. This is something you never forget. It was like 12 o'clock or like 1. And okay, so we're all just standing in the kitchen. We're just talking. We're just chugging lemonade. Like
I
it's
know what
just,
you're talking about.
we're just drinking lemonade. And we're just chilling. We're not talking loud, and everybody else is sleeping in the house. And I have a little half brother. And okay, so this is weird. Deathstroke, he goes, bro, do you hear that? And he goes, yo, shut up. And he looks over the corner and he goes, his light is on. And we're just like, alright, that's weird. And we just look over again and he goes, wait, the heck? He goes, you hear that again? And he just sees him walking down the hallway like some kind of scary movie.
Like a horror movie.
And then we were all like, oh shoot, he's coming down the stairs. We were like, we all hid behind my bar table kind of thing. And freaking Whisker Nuts, he's just sitting under there. And he walks around the corner under the table. And my half brother thought he was playing hide and seek. And he goes, found you!
Super loud, too.
It was so weird. And we're like, dude, is this kid okay?
And at first when he was walking down the stairs, we could not see his face. It was just he was slowly walking down the halls, really silent, in the dark, just walk. I was like, what is this kid doing?
Yeah.
It was me and Deathstroke looking. We were like near the fridge, and we were like looking around the corner, and then we saw him in the middle of the hallway, just started walking down.
We were like so scared. We were like, we don't know what to do. We just let him do.
He was possessed.
That kid is still possessed to this day, I swear. What was another thing? Oh, yo, okay, so when Deathstroke had the balls to go, you know what? Let me get some of that ghost pepper sauce.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Like the ghost pepper.
Yeah, he was like, it's not hot at all. And he's like, what the? What? Deathstroke, you remember that?
Yeah.
That was. He was just like, this ain't that bad.
I mean, I have a story. It isn't from our sleepovers, but it's definitely from it was from the vacation that we had.
Oh.
We were coming back from the beach, and we were going towards the car, and I don't remember what kicked us off, but your brother started crying so loudly, maybe half an hour of just him crying. We're waiting outside the car because we can't go. We can't go home because we're still packing up yet. And out of nowhere, this kid is crying so he just starts vomiting, like all over the floor next to the car, or all over the next to the car.
Oh yeah. I remember that now. Yeah.
And I was like, I've never seen somebody cry so much they throw up. It's just a new experience.
It was so weird. There was like nothing building up to that.
No,
it was just that
nowhere,
he was sad to leave the beach so much he just puked. And it was just like so casual. We were like standing there like packing the car, and he's just over there going, what? It was.
I was on my phone sitting in the car. All of a sudden, I just hear this kid vomit on the side of the street. I thought, who vomited? I didn't think it was Paul at first. I thought it was.
London's have some bad experiences with vomiting, and we'll get back into that later. We'll get into that later. We'll get into that.
I'm emetophobic.
Yeah.
For reasons. I was sitting in front of him, and it was epic.
I saw it from my seat.
Yeah.
I was actually staring as it happened.
Do we want to get into that?
Yeah, I just heard a noise, and then I look behind, and then
so.
Okay, I'll tell.
All right, yeah, London, you got that.
Okay, so it was
fourth grade.
Fourth grade. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. We were all in the same class. No, we weren't all in the same class. It was fourth.
It was Mrs. Rios' class. I don't know.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Mrs.
It was Mr. Linebacker. He was
Mr. Linebacker was Mrs. Rios is a student teacher though.
Yeah.
So it was. I think it was fifth grade. It was fifth grade. All right, and I was fine all day. There was this girl who came to school who had already vomited once that morning, and she was sick all day. And so, she didn't eat lunch, and she was just she looked really bad.
She was miserable.
And we go to social studies immediately after lunch. We go to social studies immediately after lunch, and we have new seats that day, of course. And I get sat right next to her. So I guess a little background on where the seats were. She was on the end of the row, and next to her was a trash can, and the other side of her was me.
Yeah. I was in front of both of them.
In the class, she raises her hand, and I'm like, I think this is it. Like, I think it's gonna happen. And I was debating in my head whether I should get up or not, and I didn't want to make a scene and be like, draw more attention to her because I knew that would make her feel worse. So I kind of just sat there, and I look at her. Then she starts crying. Like, I see a tear roll down from her eye, and I'm like, yes, this is happening right now. She's not going to get to the nurse. And so she then turns to me at the exact moment, just throws up on me.
In his face. It was nasty.
It was so projectile. It did not just hit me. It went 2 people over and hit 3 people in the row. That's how
And
projectile
then
it.
it was one kid, Alan. He was dying of laughter. He got sent to the office just because it was so bad.
Did he actually? I didn't
Yeah,
know
he did.
I didn't know that either.
that.
I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
he was dying of
Dude, remember
laughter,
that.
and we were all just sitting there like, what the
Well,
actual
no,
heck
there
just
was-
happened? We're
I
like,
wanted to
remember
laugh,
that.
but at the same time, I was like in shock.
I was like,
Huh?
what just
But I wanted
happened?
to laugh. I was like,
I don't
is
blame
London
anybody for
okay?
laughing. I don't know what I'd do in the situation if I was watching it, honestly.
Oh.
London died?
And London had to take like 2 hours shower. It was
I was there because I left at probably about like
Ew, I would have
what
threw up.
3 or 2. I took from the shower from like 3 or 2 till like 5 when my mom would have gone home. So yeah, I was in the shower for a long time.
Probably like some vomit chunks in your ear.
oh, why do you have to bring the?
Ew.
No, the good thing
Leave
is
it
none
to
of
Whisker Nuts to bring all the details and the.
none of it got on my face. Well, actually, that's not true. None of it got like
That's
in
a
any
lie.
like.
That's
None
a
of it
lot.
got like anywhere in my mouth, eyes, ears, nose. It didn't get anywhere like that. But
Yeah,
it did like get on my cheek. I could feel it on my cheek the entire time.
Yeah,
he
I
was like
saw it.
really pissed off. It
Yeah,
was.
Yeah,
You look
you
like you're
just
about to
didn't
knock
look
out
like
every
it was the
student.
right day to do that.
No, I was I was very upset.
Yeah.
It looked like you could box the principal.
Wasn't that Mr. Howe who was the principal at the time?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that guy was so weird.
He was scary.
Yeah,
He was in the military.
yeah, he was in the military.
He
Remember,
was in the Marines?
I-
don't know.
I actually liked that one time. Remember that one time when we did like the race for education, and they had that big old water jug, and
The
you just put
coin
like random coins in there, and that thing must have weighed a lot, cause he was hauling it on his back, and he ran 3 laps around like a track,
Mhm.
like full
You
laps,
It was just straight up grass like the whole time.
and he was actually jogging.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Oh
they
yeah,
do.
it did go uphill at times, didn't it?
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
and then it went really downhill.
It was like a track that was like there was 2 fields technically, and you went around both of them, and like it like was separated by this little hill. And it was like you just go up the one side, and then you go like down when you come back around the other side.
Yeah. It was definitely an impressive feat. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
was.
That's what they had to carry like they would wake up in the morning like in the military, like during basic training, and they would have like their 40-pound backpacks, and they would do their hikes, like their ruck marches, I think they're called. Walk a different way or something.
I could never.
I mean, do you know that from your racist uncle?
Oh, my uncle.
His grandpa.
Or your
Yeah.
grandpa, sorry.
You know.
We're not getting into that. We're not getting into that.
I
For our first video, I do want to keep monetized. I don't know what the rule is with the YouTube. I know it's no
Yeah.
swearing in the
The
first
racism
first minute 10. It's weird, but I'm pretty sure if you do say something like the pandemic or like the name of,
Coronavirus.
you
Racist
really,
grandpa, I think, would also count.
yeah. Well,
Racist.
yeah.
I mean, YouTube's algorithm is so weird. I don't understand.
It
It
is.
changes like every 2 weeks.
That's because people
Yeah.
get more sensitive, but I'm not trying to get into that.
I mean, YouTube's
People are sissies nowadays. I'll say it for you.
It's a good thing your mic cut out. Don't say it again.
Yo, facts. Why'd that happen? Discord.
Because
just
he's using
censored
his
for
Yeah,
he's using
Discord
he's
just
using
said,
Apple headphones, and he probably just like it probably hits his shirt.
I don't have
you.
headphones.
I'm
in.
using Apple headphones too.
Can plug it in.
Don't you have AirPods though?
Me?
Yeah,
Nah, I never bought them.
I thought you had some.
I was gonna buy a pair for like Christmas or something, but then I was like, nah. I was gonna wait.
All right. My next question I wanted to ask was, have you guys ever had bad like experiences when it came to restaurant food, like poisoning or just was
Poisoning,
it took too long,
drugs. Okay.
like things like that.
Well, roles of the
Whisker
game. Go ahead.
or Raul,
Uh,
you want to start?
so right, there was one time I found a big old piece of plastic from in my food, and
What'd you
it
get?
was it was pancakes from IHOP,
What?
Yeah.
and like the cherry. I don't know. There was a cherry on it. I don't know why, but like the cherry, the plastic from the cherry was just like in the pancakes.
Interesting.
That's
It
weird.
was disgusting.
Be like, can I get a stack of pancakes?
Or like Arby's.
Hold the plastic. Oh
Arby's.
no, yes, Arby's. I love this story.
I had a bad freaking sandwich. It was like raw.
Ew.
Then they
What
gave me
about
a whole.
Oh.
They
what
gave me
about
a
the
whole
story about
card.
the chili? Should tell that one. That's a funny one.
Wendy's chili, bro. That's nasty.
Well, you gotta explain why.
Yeah.
So
He said
right,
that was nasty.
I'm just like, I'm just so like in shock from it. That's
Do you want me to
disgusting.
explain it?
Having
Yes.
PTSD from it.
So Deathstroke had one of his friends tell him that Wendy's chili was was somebody dropped the deuce in it and somebody ate it. And
One of
he
the
spent
workers
yeah,
put
like one of the
bucket into
workers
his
just
face
was just like, you know what?
right to the back.
You know what? I'm just gonna take a deuce in here.
From what I know, though, that was
Nasty.
a big story that like spread around our area.
Isn't it like the same thing
Yeah.
with the Burger King foot lettuce meme?
Yeah, but I think it was
Probably.
localized. But yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I had so I went to Mount Joy to eat at like this place called Beanies, I think. Yeah. It was
Oh
like
yeah,
a
Beanie.
yeah,
Wing
dude.
restaurant.
Yeah. So it was not even packed that night. And these people, it took okay. So I think my mom ordered like a salad, and I
That's a
ordered
lot.
like wings there. And I kid you not, it took 1 hour. It took a whole hour for them to get our food out. There was like nobody there. And they were cold. I think there was one wing that was like it was all right. It was like all right warm. But it was just like, yeah, we'll give you 10% off of your check because it took so long. I haven't had any bad experiences with like food poisoning or anything.
No, I haven't had any bad experience with restaurants that I can remember like at all.
I probably
Really.
have had like food
Lucky.
poisoning from restaurants. It's just I don't remember exactly. Like
Yeah, same.
Wait, no, London. You did have.
What?
Remember Taco Bell?
oh yeah,
well, I mean that wasn't the
Yo, I
food,
had
that's more
bad
me.
experiences there too. Yes.
Like that wasn't Taco
Just
Bell's fault
like-
though. That was just because I was sick when I ate the food.
Well, it's because of what you did afterwards. Okay, you want to explain that one? I thought that was kind of funny.
I was like 5. I have a lot of my stories revolve around me around like vomit. This is why I'm metaphobic. But so I was like 7, and I went to Taco Bell, and I already had a stomachache this day. Like, it was a very bad day, and I ate the Taco Bell, and afterwards my stomachache was worse. So I went to go take a nap, and I woke up and I felt fine. I thought it was good, and then I went to my mom's room to tell her I felt fine, and I was like, "Look, I can jump on the bed. I feel so good," and then I threw up on the bed.
I love the fact that you said, "I'm so fine, I can jump on this bed."
You want to watch me do this?
In hindsight, it probably was not the best idea, but I don't regret it.
Happy you're so young. You like literally don't have to regret any of your actions.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Being young is fun.
It was fun.
Good old days.
I mean, we
Yeah,
still are
them
getting
good old
fair.
I mean, we're in high school right now. Like, we're I still can't wait till we get like, if we still keep doing this in a year, I could have some fun driving stories. Can you imagine?
I don't trust you with driving. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, okay,
Don't trust me
I
with
play
driving.
I don't trust
me, you feel me?
Evan wants to drive Whiskey Nuts wants to drive a motorcycle. Friggin'. It's
You
okay.
know, you will most certainly crash.
Me?
Yeah.
Both of you. No, both you and
No. I'll
What
make
about me?
sure.
That's gonna drive with a little grandma.
What about me?
Shut up. I
How would
think
I
You'll be
drive?
fine.
you'll be fine.
Get a bike.
You'll be fine. Like over like, yeah, you do terrible. And then how did I do?
You're gonna be
You'll be
terrible.
you'll be fine.
Nah, in reality, y'all failed driving test.
I'll probably.
No. He just left.
I think he
Wait,
failed
what?
to join the
Hello?
Discord call.
What just happened?
Oh no.
Who left?
You?
You.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
My phone turned off.
Oh.
I was so
Why he
confused
left?
because I heard the sound. I thought somebody else left.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was the one that got kicked. I was like, whoa, what happened?
I'm so confused how that even
He
happened.
salted us. He
All
definitely
right.
left.
Okay, what's
I
your
have
next
I have a fun yeah. Did you guys have any quote unquote crushes? Or wait, never mind. I was gonna say girlfriends, but that's not a thing. Did you guys have any? Who do you guys crush on? Who's your crushes? I still have one.
Go ahead.
What do you mean from like
Right now,
from like young or now?
doesn't matter.
I'm so confused.
It very much
like
does.
I'm probably leaning towards right now. Like right now, high school, bing bang boom. There's a lot of girls in our school. Come on now.
Yeah, they don't look too good. Though.
I don't care about that.
I have
Whisker,
depression.
would you
I have
like?
depression. Just trying to focus on myself right now.
That's true.
How'd you be in a sissy like that?
Bro,
Because
do
I
you
have
still like the
depression.
same person from 8th grade?
No.
And an Ed.
Evan or Whisker Nuts.
No one.
I don't even know what you said.
I said he says I have depression, and I say he has an Ed.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand the joke you guys are saying, but I'm just gonna act like I do.
I don't want to laugh if it's something about London. I mean, it's just
He said, I mean, maybe.
that's not funny to laugh about.
I
What are
don't
we talking
care.
about?
Nothing. They're making fun of you. And
Talking about me.
Whisker Nuts.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who do you have a crush on? This is
I don't have a crush on anybody right now.
no one.
No one.
You haven't looked at. You haven't thought
No, I'm not
anybody
saying I
was
haven't
cute.
looked at-
I love how
I'm
throughout
not
this
saying
whole
I haven't
thing, I've
looked
been
at
just
people
playing
and
Call
said
of
they're
Duty.
cute. I'm not saying I haven't looked at anybody and said they're cute. I just don't have a crush on them.
And because I haven't. You mean I haven't? I mean I looked at people in funny ways.
No, I
Up
looked
and
at
down,
sideways.
all
I
around.
looked, give it a little. Hey, Brock, look at that.
Drop your pencil. Talk to me.
How are they supposed to pick it up for you if they're 70 feet apart from you? What are you throwing it across the classroom? Wait, hold on. Let me just throw a 50-yarder real quick. Hey, can you pick that up for me?
Get a rubber band and like actually shoot it or something.
What?
Shoot it at them.
Hits him in the eye. Can you pick that up for me?
You violently want to get a girl's attention.
Hey, yo, you're my crush. Can you pick that up for me? It might be lodged in your eye.
Can you bend down in front of me?
I don't know if you're the best person to take advice from, though.
No, me? No.
No, definitely not.
No. Okay, so our friend, me, Evan, Lexi, our one friend Lexi, she will endlessly try to make me blush during history. Because I like this one
That's-
girl in in my history class.
Funny though, cause like,
Yeah.
bro,
Hey man, I try.
I had
no, you
social
don't.
studies with London.
Bro, I mean, Deathstroke, you don't count. You have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I have social
I can't
studies
talk
with
about this.
anybody.
What's going on here?
You don't count. You have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I can't be in this topic.
You guys still
Leaves the
going?
call again.
I'll ask if you guys are you guys still going good? You doing
Yeah,
good?
it's been
No.
6 months.
You
Nice.
dating?
Kimmy,
Who? You
Oh,
lagged out.
I thought you guys looked cute together.
Mark's gay.
No, this isn't the freaking Do podcast. This isn't the Goons podcast, dude.
Are you on?
What do you
What?
want me to say? You're a rainbow?
No, I'm a straight
Wait.
man. I love boobs.
You're a plain white milkman.
Oh.
I'm a milkman.
Okay.
All right,
You know,
hold on.
Evan always finds a way to take this to somewhere it should not be. Every time.
Got the 2 jugs on the front.
All right. All right.
He's
Our
laughing
next-
so hard he had to mute himself.
All right. Our next topic. Deathstroke. You're gonna be starting with this one.
Oh no.
Have you ever had some like weird encounters in public with people?
That's hard. Let me think here.
That's what she said.
Whiskey?
Weird encounters in public. You got the elevator stories.
I like I have them categorized.
Do you want me to skip that for later?
Which one do I want an elevator
There's-
story?
I wouldn't say weird encounters. This guy, he was just crazy. He was rich. He was mad rich. Like, we're on a cruise, and I asked him, I was like, how many cruises have you been on? He was like, only 115. And I was like, what?
Whoa.
Only
I
question.
was like, what are you?
Alright, I am back.
London, did you hear the question?
The game?
No, I did not. What was it?
What are
Oh,
some weird encounters you had in public?
Oh, no.
Every encounter I have with somebody I know, like in school, is very weird.
That is so true. I could be talking to my friends and I still feel weird.
I saw Raul in the store once, and
Oh, yeah. That was your fault, though.
I mean, no, because I said hi to you before that, and then you didn't
No,
hear me.
because you were
so I was weird.
whispering.
What?
Look,
Look,
right?
Hey.
We're in Giant. and I'm cooling in the deli line, and
Of course you.
he pops up behind me. He pops up behind me. He's like 30 feet away, and he's like, I roll. And I was like, I turn around and I see him. I turn around and I see him, and he's like walking away, and I couldn't tell if he said hi or something. So I just stared at
He
him.
just said you want free real estate?
Because okay, look, listen. From my perspective, I had already said hey to him, all right, and he didn't hear it, and so it would have been weird if like my mom told me to say hi to you, and I didn't actually you didn't hear me, and I didn't want to, so I had to like say something to you, so I had to go do it. If in real life my mom wasn't there, I would have just like not said anything.
Just ran away.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just turn around, you're gone.
He's like running down the dairy aisle.
The weird encounters we have at the deli market?
Oh my gosh.
Bro,
Anyway,
they got that meat there.
What were the stories that I missed while I was gone?
Nothing. We're just transitioning to the
You were
next
gone for
question.
like 5 seconds.
Okay, Evan Brock, you have anything?
I was just gonna say, like,
Fran
it's
Varane.
it's weird. Is it me or is it weird? So if you see some like one of your friends in public or someone you know,
You try to like.
you
not
just
talk
like
to them.
you just be like you just nod at them. Like I just feel like that's like the universal code for like, okay, hi. You just give like
Yeah,
just like shake your head. You're like, yeah. I don't know. Some weird encounters.
I just try not to make eye contact with them. And
I-
walk away.
Have a weird Like,
always make eye contact. Just makes everybody uncomfortable. It's so funny though.
it really does.
Come
So,
on.
Dude, I
actually,
don't even
like,
care.
to the actual question, like, so my dad started just giving me money for like food if we would if we work, and just going into like Sheets and getting some quick, and then I'll go up to the counter, and this one time I was like, she's like, uh, here, you want a receipt? And I was like, no, sir. And I was like, oh shoot. I was like, this is a lady. But I like mumbled it under my breath. So I don't know if she heard me or not. And
Assume.
I do that so much, and I'm not the public kind of person.
No, you're just not good with girls.
It
You're
was
not
an
good with-
old lady.
It was an old
It
lady.
was an old fat lady.
Jeez.
I just don't like talking to people in public.
One time, my weird encounter. This was really weird because we were going on this bike ride up to Appalachian Harley. Up there, they're having a huge event. We're
Okay.
just like vendors set up, and just like you could walk around the shop looking at motorcycle and motorcycle accessories and stuff. And you know how Mrs. Miller is on, but
Oh
like
no.
I saw her.
Okay, so
there.
sorry.
I
Mrs.
saw her
Miller
there.
was our 7th grade English teacher. Continue. And she got into a bike accident.
So like it was like after, like obviously after the injury, but she was there and she was like drinking a beer, and me and my sister
Oh,
Ella
no.
saw her. We were like,
That must be really awkward.
we made eye contact, but no one said anything like at all after that. Like, I saw you at that thing, and then because I'd be like, I saw you drinking beer.
Oh,
Thank you, like.
7th grade. Oh, that was actually gonna. Are we gonna comment any more on this? Because I was gonna go to another one.
No, I hate second grade to remind me of that place.
Yeah. So middle school stories. I know me and Whisker had like every class together in 7th grade.
Great.
Reading class was just a big joke. In English class.
We bombed the test.
Yeah. So, okay, so this is one of our. So there was like a really hard, like, reading test.
That's what she said.
And. Shut up. So, it was like the day she got done grading all of them. It was like 175 points. And she's like, alright, guys. She was like, I don't mean to be like the bad news, but you all bombed the test. And we were like, let's go, yeah, yeah. And she's like, why are you guys so excited for that? And she's like, bombing means bad. Because usually in elementary school, they'd be like, you guys just friggin' bombed the test, like, woo. Let's go.
That's not what it meant in middle school.
That's not what I meant in middle school. Yeah, like I think she said the highest score was like, I think Whisker Nut got the highest score. He got like an 84.
Not to brag or anything, but on that test, I only got one thing wrong.
Shut up, nerd.
You're also like one of the favorite classes.
Yeah, we were a favorite class. But it was because we were the advanced class, and she
Yeah,
actually.
we were. Like, she didn't like. I mean, I don't know why she didn't like us that much. We didn't do much bad. I mean, we had.
Yeah, we didn't do much bad. Did you? Okay, so our class had like 4 kids that did not know how to do life. It was so funny because like this teacher, we would just mock her for everything. So she had this scary orange binder where she would write down if you were late by like a second, or if you talked during class, or
She was late most of the
or
time.
if you didn't get your own binder out of the cabinet in like 2 seconds. And so this one kid would always be late to class because he went to breakfast, and it would be like 1 minute, and I'm like, that's so dumb. And she'd be like, you know what? We'll call him Billy. You know what, Billy? You're always late. We're always gonna just keep you in the orange binder. I think she kept him in the orange binder. Always writ his name down once. But it was funny because she was like always late to class, and we would always go, haha, Mrs. Kirk is late. Write her down in the orange binder, haha. Funny L jokes, haha. And she'd be like, we were like, she's like, that's not how that works. It only works for you guys.
And you remember those monthly goals had to set?
Oh, that was so stupid.
I'm not gonna lie. In the 8 months of school we were there, not one time meet one of those goals. Not
really?
one time.
Well,
I made it super easy. I just put, I want to get all A's and B's, and I got all A's and B's.
Remember how she was like trying to teach us how to shake her hand correctly? Like,
yeah.
Look me in the eye. Do it. A firm handshake.
This was a woman teacher, and she was like an old lady, and I'm like, and the candy she had was so stale.
Just me, or she had like the weirdest nose.
Yeah, she looked like a witch.
I'm on a 10.
The weirdest nose.
She is still by far my favorite teacher we've had ever.
Yeah,
that was probably the worst.
What about Mrs. Jackson, our freaking science teacher in 7th grade? She was a freaking trip.
We probably could have a whole podcast episode just on her.
We should. Oh my!
I didn't dislike her as much as everybody else did. It's kind of
I didn't dislike her. I just didn't like it.
My brothers, so she like knew me and like she liked me. Originally, I like her because she's a weird, funny.
She was an enigma. Just that's she was an enigma.
She was like the mascot of 7th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was team leader, and
you know what? Gosh.
Great choice.
Yeah. The one thing when she was teaching us mitosis and like the phases of it, and it came down to like the one, and she's like, remember, cleavage!
You don't know what mitosis is when cells are making duplicate.
When they start breaking down into being stuff.
Basically, there's like steps, it's like one of them, and then they break down in like two, but there's like a thing in the middle of them when they're about to break off, and it looks like a cleavage.
It looks like cleavage, and she would literally scream on the top of her lungs, remember, cleavage!
The door would be open and we were ready to leave. We'd be putting our notes away, and the door would be open and kids are going past the classroom. She said, remember cleavage! Oh my god.
Oh, another good one. Another good one.
Like, yell.
Remember the is water sticky?
Is Mr. Bathroom.
Wait, do you remember
the bathroom thing? That was funny too.
Oh, that was hilarious. So apparently like somebody wrote like racist jokes on the wall in the bathroom, and they shut them down.
It was something offensive against the women teachers or something.
Yeah, at the end of it, they wrote like Mrs. Kirk and Mrs. Jackson suck or something like that.
It's like
they doo-doo heads.
They suck doo-doo.
But you know what's another funny lesson from that teacher? Two of them. Two. Yeah, when we were learning about chromosomes for the first time. And she goes, no. Okay, so she goes, if you have more than what I think it was like 62.
No, it's like 13.
What?
Something lower, like that's
what?
2.
Oh, either way. Okay. Either way, if you have like one over, you'd be like speedy. It's like sped. And she goes, yeah, there you go. You'd be retarded. And so
by the way, I looked
she
up 23 pairs, 46 total chromosomes.
Okay. So she goes, here, you want to see an example? She goes onto her computer and pulls up a family photo, and she goes, look, this guy in my family, he has one extra. You see? And it was so mean because he was wearing a helmet.
It was so backhanded.
It was so mean. What was another one? Oh yeah, is water sticky?
Yeah.
And
you remember when she gave birth in class?
No, she's like, I'ma do the one lesson was like birth. It's like
It wasn't even
that
birth.
was the third day of school.
That
It
was
wasn't
my
even birth.
first day
It
of
was just
school.
it
Yeah,
was just to get a point across of like you start being a
yeah,
scientist right when you're born. That was
yeah.
the point. It wasn't even
And
like the point of birth
she
or
was
anything
just
like that.
like, alright guys, close your eyes. And she just starts freaking moaning, like hardcore
Literally,
moaning. And then she
moaning.
goes, open your eyes. And there's a teddy bear with a diaper on.
Some kids got sprayed in the face by water.
Yeah,
She sprayed me twice.
yeah. And then though the water was sticky, she sprayed my freaking hair, and I hated that.
She was like, "Who wants to know if water is sticky?" And then she just sprayed kids. And I raised my hand. I was like, "Oh, sure, dude," because I didn't know what was gonna happen. She sprayed me with the water bottle. I was like, "Oh, okay."
She
And
like
then,
By the way,
then she
guys, if you
came.
ever do that lesson, water is sticky because it sticks to you.
Then she came back around the
Trust
second
us.
time, like get other people. But then she sprayed me again. I didn't raise my hand. I was like, "What are you doing?"
oh she like our class was third period and like
Oh
if
my
you know
gosh.
it's like 6 periods or something. It's like right
Middle school
before
has
lunch.
like 6 periods. It's
Like
dumb.
yeah, 6 periods. It like we went to fourth period. Like we went from third to like I don't know. We went to lunch.
It was third
She
lunch,
said,
fourth
"All right,
visit.
if you say water is wet, raise your hand. If you say water is sticky, raise your hand." And then like if you said it was wet, you got to go to class. And my two brothers already went through her class, so they told me. She asks that you say it's like sticky or something like that, and you could go.
Yeah,
And I did, and then I didn't want to stick around for when she started spraying people. Oh man,
I remember that.
I
That
knew
was
it was coming, and they had no clue, and I was like,
I'm
"Good luck,
pretty sure
guys."
I was late to tech ed that day.
that was one of the most interesting classes I think we've ever experienced. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
my.
100%.
Tech ed was so weird. Was it me or was tech ed weird?
Tech was
Ooh.
a good
Mrs.
teacher.
Mrs. Adams.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Adam
She
was a
hate
freaking sexist against the
and
males.
racist.
She was racist.
Yeah, he was
she
racist.
yelled at
She
me
was
because I built my
racist.
rocket
He
wrong.
was racist and sexist too.
She was just
He was a
interesting.
massive.
She
She
was a
Massive.
handful.
yelled at people.
That thing was she wasn't even like. Oh, I guess never mind.
Was
She
she?
was my favorite culture arts class only because the one day she wasn't there and we didn't have a sub.
No, he just
And
sat
then
there.
That's sad how
no,
you
we
have to
were
specify
doing
the
the
favorite teacher is
clogs.
if she's
We were
not
doing the
there.
clogs.
Oh, in eighth
We were
grade.
doing
That
the
was actually
clogs, and
fun.
Mr. Garrett was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna check in you guys every once in a while." He came in once throughout the whole 45-minute class, and it was like at the very beginning. And
You guys were
we're
trying
doing
was free for all.
sanding. Yeah, we were doing
Sanding
the
was
sanding for the
fun.
clogs, and she specifically told us not to hit each other with the dust. And came to Mr. Vincent's class after, like with handprints all over my shorts and stuff. Yeah, this is an interesting class.
Wasn't Mr. Garrett's class, and then we went over
I never
like
had
an
him.
application. I went in Mr. Garrett, and we made like bridges, but like he wasn't there the one time, and there was Mr. Southward there. I just missed him. He was my sixth grade teacher that I hated, but I was okay with because he's a sub now, and I barely see him, so he was
He
kind of
talks too
cool.
slow.
He does.
He talks
talk
like
too slow.
Forrest Gump.
He subbed for my 8th grade English class, and I was like, I don't
Yeah,
want to
English.
be here.
Oh
He was
yes,
a good English
I
teacher,
remember that. All right, guys, settle down now. Settle down.
yeah.
You're the only one yelling.
Yeah.
Literally, he'd yell like.
All
He
right,
didn't need to be
guys,
that loud.
settle down now. Settle down.
Like, yeah, like he'd be screaming, like, everyone be quiet. I'm like, you're the only person yelling.
Everyone's like whispering or something, they're not saying a word, and he's just yelling. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh yeah, that was his thing. He'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
He would like answer himself by saying nay, 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 like instead of saying asking a rhetorical question and then answering it like with like a
Kid.
saying something and saying no, and then yeah, it was something stupid like that. He would say like nay, 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 and we would say he's a horse mixed with a trainer because he would say whoa, 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 and then say nay. Or is he the horse or is he the trainer?
He is just.
I'm so
No.
I miss on having him as a teacher.
Dude,
Mr.
that joke is not even paying attention. He's just playing Cold War right now.
Sorry. I'm listening.
For
I didn't
Mr.
have.
Garrett, Mr. Garrett's class,
I'm so
that
glad I didn't
one
have
day
to
he
do
was
it.
out, Mrs. Adams was supposed to like sub for like him, and she remembered like halfway through the class that she was supposed to check in. So we were like, class had already begun, and we didn't know what to do. We were just waiting for Mr. Garrett to come through the door because we didn't know he was out, and he didn't write anything on the board because he assumed Mrs. Adams was gonna be like explaining everything and
We
sub
all
for
we
us that day.
ran
She
at this.
never did. She just like came through the door like once and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot." Because we were just like on the computers because I guess we were just gonna continue what we were doing like the past day. We just did that. It
Hmm.
was so funny.
Interesting.
I wanna add something to like what our stories about teachers not showing up. If somebody tells you in middle school or high school that if the teacher doesn't show up in 4 minutes after the class has started, and you can leave, don't try that. Nobody has tried. Just keep it that way.
I'll do it if
I
it
think that's a
happens.
college rule, but
Yeah.
it applies to all classes in
I
general.
feel like yeah, it's a college rule because I mean you're an adult, so it's like
I mean,
you
also at
could.
college, you can do things outside of go to your
Oh
class.
yeah, like
Exactly.
they'll say basically, here's your assignments. It's not like you have to be in the class the whole entire class period. As long as you get to your classes and they like
Like,
give you your
like in high
assignment.
school or middle school, if you leave your class, what are you gonna do? Just stay in the school grounds? Like,
I
oh,
know,
yeah.
cause
And
and then
you
there's
never
like
really
people
leave, but
walking around.
college,
It's
in
like
college you can
dead
like
silent.
you can go back to your dorms, just like chill.
Yeah. Well, in high school, yeah. I mean, in college, yeah. I'm saying like, in high school, you can't really do anything if you leave class.
In
That's
high
fine.
school,
Show
well,
the construction workers.
ours is
Go,
like
go to
Yo,
lunch.
what you guys doing? You breaking rocks? That's cool.
Go to lunch 4 times.
Actually, our one friend actually goes to lunch twice.
yeah, he's allowed to go any like lunch he wants because he's
He goes
CTC.
A
He's a
and C.
senior.
Oh, CTC. Yeah.
Like if you're a senior, you basically have like most of your classes done if you did good like the past 3 years, and like you get most of your credits, so you only need like a couple to get your
So what he's
college credit.
talking about is, if you were a fat nerd, and
No, you
before
don't have to be a
you,
nerd as long as you're good and you do your classes right.
As
You
long as you
can
aren't
do
like
it.
Brock, you'll do
Rock,
pretty good.
Rock, you could do it. It's just you choose not to do it.
Very true.
why do more?
You don't. So you do more, so you can do less later.
Just
That's tough.
That's the-
I like how we don't bully Raul. Raul doesn't just talk about that half the time. Okay, now I can bust on Deathstroke now for that. Remember 8th grade Raul?
Which one? What?
Every Friday.
Wait,
The
how many
Milano.
times did you
I'm
go to eighth
okay.
grade?
So
Hold on.
okay, wait. So every Friday, I go to my dad's house. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I get a text message from him going, "Yo, Joshua,
No!
did you do this
Sorry, I
yet?"
lost my 8-ball match.
He goes, "Did you do this assignment yet? Can you give me the answers?" And I'm
No,
just like,
you understand, like, I just didn't know what I was doing. Well, I didn't even look, but it was like...
you should
I had
just
so much
gave him
stuff.
the
Well,
answers.
maybe
I had so
that's
much
the reason
stuff
why
to
you didn't know
do.
what you're doing.
I had so much stuff to do already that I just asked. I was like, yo, pass
It
them
was
up,
like
pass them up.
every Friday, and I was like, sometimes I just,
Brock
I love
in
how it was
seventh
only
grade.
Friday, too.
it was only Friday.
I
I
got
did
two
too.
people that I know of through eighth grade.
Shut up. Shut up.
At
Shut up.
least,
Shut
at
up.
least, at least, like good classes in high school. Like I got Owen to honors in social studies because he probably would have been in foundations if I didn't. I also got Hector into college prep. He probably would have got foundations if I didn't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He like
Yo, I
literally
almost
moved
left
me.
again.
He literally moved me on the seating chart next to him in front of the math teacher, Mrs. Clegg's face. She just didn't do anything about it. Like
Math
okay.
was so fun. At the end of the year, when she got the standing desks, oh, those
Yeah.
were so fun. I got
bombed.
they were so fun.
No, the best class in middle school by far was 8th grade social studies, which
Yes.
rolled. It was
Yes.
Yes.
great.
We didn't do single thing.
Evan, you
Both
were in that
grades.
class too.
Yeah, I was with Raul, London, and
That was the best class
I
in
was.
all of
okay.
all of middle school.
I
was
wasn't.
good.
I was at the end of the day. Sad face.
Yeah,
Uh,
Mr. Maston, the teacher, he was chill. If like you were on his good side.
Yeah, he was fine and all, like he was kind of laid back, and also the fact that it was just everyone I knew was in that class.
Oh yeah, and he
also,
was.
also the fact that I would never sit in the right seat and he wouldn't care. Just let me sit there.
Oh, that's how our class was too.
I forget
Yeah.
who. I think I took like Lexi's chair and then like used it as a footrest one time.
Mhm. He was always so chill. We could do whatever we wanted. He mostly wouldn't care on your work.
As long as you did your work, he really didn't mind. His AP classes were fun too.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
Except
gosh.
AP
Maya.
classes are
Dude!
I would get yelled at.
Wait, Raul, were you in my AP for his class?
I think.
We had
I'm pretty
Micah,
sure.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
I'm
So,
sorry. It's good Call of Duty commentary.
I was
Yeah.
in AP classes.
so we're sitting around the round table now. What do you have to say about
AP
Call of Duty?
classes
I'm good.
I mean, compared to you guys, I didn't have nearly as many AP classes because I spent a lot of my time actually doing things.
No, you had clubs. I had no time. I had all the time to do my homework, meaning I could go home and do whatever the freak I wanted.
Yet you still didn't do homework. You somehow filled that time with something else.
Okay,
You know
when
what
it's
I
Mr. Maston's AP, nothing
always
got done.
happened. Mine were always filled to the max.
Every other AP, nothing got done.
Every
No, me it was every AP.
and this
Dude,
is
I had
why I get text
IM
messages at 8 o'clock.
for APs.
the good APs I would stay there, but the bad ones like all the bad ones like Mrs. Galligan's class, I would be like, can I go to the library? And I would just sit in the library walking around for like
Bro,
a
I
whole
would go in there sometimes just see you standing there, and I'm like, what is he doing?
hour.
There were so many just brain dead kids in the library just getting out of AP because they didn't want to do any work, and you could tell. Like if they were just
Like there
standing
were times
around.
when I'd see like 3 or 4 people I knew in the library, and we'd all just kind of like
I
talk.
think I went to the library once.
And the librarian
To
just
actually
didn't
get a
care because
book.
they probably knew exactly what was going on. Dude,
I
No,
would
I
it's
don't.
get
Yeah.
yeah,
I would get
whatever.
the same book over and over again.
Like in
I went
elementary
there,
school?
and she didn't know.
The
Bro,
librarian
like
just
in
like,
elementary school?
how long does it take
No,
you
middle
to read
school.
this book?
No. I swear, Raul, every time we were in a class together, he would always get the same book.
Mm.
And it was some like anime book.
That was me in middle school too. I would switch through the same 3 books every class just to go to library.
I would always just, like, I would always read a book just like once every year. Like I have one book that I get like every year just so I can like
Facts. There's like we have to do
have
the
it
project. We have to do the project for Mr. Galgons where we read the 3 books every marking period. I probably read like half of one.
You
Oh.
had to read
I
four.
would skim through them.
No, Evan, it was 3.
You had to read 4.
No, it was
For
3.
you probably, unless
it
you were
was
doing
4.
like, you probably did extra credit then.
Yeah, you did the extra.
Did?
You could do 2 extra.
I could swear it was 4.
It was 3. Cause like I think I only read like one book and then I guessed on the other 2.
Yeah.
I would skim through them and just write random things down and get full credit.
Exactly what I would do.
Look at the beginning of the book and the end, and then look at the back of it to get like the middle part, and like you'd be set. But I like just read the book because there was nothing else to do because you'd finish pretty quick in some of the classes.
But most of the time, okay. But Whiskered Nuts has he had a 1 hour time limit for playing games. That was so lame. So he would literally get done with all of his homework. Man had straight A's. And he'd just sit there and read like 5 books. That is a nerd.
Man.
I mean, he got stuff done. Good for him.
Exactly, Brock. That's how you should be.
Very true.
You're trying to tell
Dang.
Brock how to study at lunch, and nothing went through that head of his.
What I was going through was what cereal has milk.
When Big Lion.
Big Lion?
I
What?
was trying to give him the tips that helped me start to like actually get my work done.
I got my work done.
Because I was struggling doing that in middle school, and now I kind of have. routine.
And one we're trying to tell him, but then he was just like.
I have no
really
problem
good.
with it at all, and I'm just like, that's why I was just like, yep, time to go
You know what?
brain mode.
You know what? Even if Brock isn't gonna listen, I want to share it again just because I think it's very, very cool.
What?
All right, say you take 25 minutes. All right, you go in a room, or you take every electronic out of your room. So you go into a place with no electronics,
I can't do that.
and
Same.
you put a timer on for like 25 minutes. Put your phone in the room.
Girl moment.
You do your work. You just try and focus as hard as you can on your work for 25 minutes, and then you hear the alarm go off. Then you get 5 minutes of break. Then you repeat. Do your 5 minutes of break. Do whatever you want. 25 minutes of working. Then after that second 25 minutes, you can get like 10 to 20, how long as you want, minutes to break, and it gives you the motivation to keep going to the next break time. It's very cool.
I should start doing that.
That's why I said, because like there's these like things for reading books, like to get you to read books like easier, and I was like, put candy like checkpoints or something.
That's a dangerous game, my friend.
Dangerous game, my friend.
Knowing Brock, he would have eaten them all before he was
You're like, yeah.
Let's go.
Extra.
Just put extra in there. Like, what just happened?
Yeah, you
6
put,
per
like,
He'd
page.
be like, page 1 is basically chapter 1, so I can just have.
Page 2 is basically. Page 349 is basically chapter 349.
This is basically the end of the story here. You know, might as well get it.
I deserve 2 times the amount I had in. Alright.
That's not good.
I'm trying.
Are you?
No.
Like, he's good so far. It's only because it's the beginning of the year, but he's good so far. It sounds like.
No, I've actually been trying.
That's good. I'm glad you're trying.
But the only thing I feel like middle school and
Helen
elementary
Keller?
school stupid, but like the high school is what that's the stuff that really matters.
Okay, wait. Am I the only person that thinks high school's been easier than middle school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, nothing
So
has been easier
far,
than 8th grade was.
Huh?
so far, yeah. Right now it is. I feel
Yeah.
like it's only that way because it's more laid back.
Also, there's less classes. I don't have to worry about like 6 classes at once.
Oh yeah, it's not that many classes either. That's why high school's lit too.
Yeah.
Wait, say it again.
There's not 6
I know.
classes, only 4.
Yeah, like in middle school, there's 6 classes. All your classes you had to worry about.
Company?
But this year, you only have to worry about. You could worry about your elective, and
What do you
then
want for?
3 other classes.
That's true. Who are you talking to?
Yeah, what is Roll saying?
Talking to people in the game.
Hyperscute.
Oh my god.
Dude, we're on a
Yeah,
podcast right now.
My bad.
I was gonna respond to Raul, and he's just like talking to somebody in the game. He's like, "Oh yeah, sorry guys, yeah, I forgot I was here."
Oh yeah,
I
sorry.
was like-
What was the question?
I got caught in a conversation.
I also really want clubs to reopen. I can't wait for that to happen again.
Clubs. I don't even know if I'm gonna join it.
With a low price of $900 from your life
If
insurance,
that happens,
you can build a PC.
What the heck is happening?
I feel like which class is longer than all of the rest? Isn't like
Third.
period?
It's third block. Because
I would be
it's
short.
the one that doesn't change during half days.
Bro, third, I go to the bathroom for 20 minutes of every single class because it's that boring. I cannot sit.
I
in the
love
third
Mr.
that long.
Fager.
Literally
He's
have
so laid
math.
back, and he makes it so easy.
Math.
Yeah, math is math.
Math's
Oh,
always been
I'm a girl.
it's so
'Cause she's-
easy for me, and so it always gets so bored in that class. I'm just looking at a piece of paper, and I know I have the right answer, so I'm kind of like staring at the board, like, yeah,
London,
yeah.
if we had double seats, I would have been like, yo, pass the joint.
My
Pass
teacher-
the notes, home boy.
Quiet.
My teacher's pretty laid back. She's cool. She's like a newer teacher, like not new, but like she's newer. So she's like different teaching style than the rest of the teachers. So it's cool.
Hmm.
It's easy because like math is math.
Math is math. Paper is
Actually-
paper. Pencil is pencil.
I mean,
We're still
chemistry's
wearing masks.
Eraser marker.
Oh yeah, our school. I forgot. I didn't elaborate, but if you guys didn't know, our school is getting renovated right now, so we have to work in like a construction zone.
It's so bad.
The fire alarms go off like 2 times a day.
So these new fire
I
alarms.
haven't counted actually. We had 16 fire
Oh, my
alarms
physical
total.
studies teacher has counted. Yeah.
Oh
I
my
thought we were in
God.
like the 40s.
Like
Like
we're actually
total.
What?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
you'd
yeah.
also keep
Teen
in
total.
half of them because Ro's only been in school on Monday, Tuesdays, I think.
Yeah. No. Thursday, Friday.
Oh, okay.
He's B, I thought.
Yeah, he's B. I
I
see him in the
thought
halls. He used
I
to
thought I
walk with
saw him.
us.
I wasn't sure if it was you.
He's wearing the mask with like the
The
smile.
smiley face.
I don't remember if it was you, but I know I saw somebody. I saw a couple people that was like,
I
"Is
see
that
you in the new
Raul?"
building every single day.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we all walk together.
I don't
Bro,
walk with Raul though.
I probably have the worst schedule I could possibly have.
Oh, same.
I go from the English Social Studies wing to the STEM wing, then back to the English Social Studies wing, then back to the STEM wing. It's awful.
I walk
I
Yeah,
have
so
no
far
classes
every
in the STEM
time.
wing.
STEM wing is our new part of the new section of the building.
And
It's
our
like
building was already big to start with, and so they're just
yeah.
making it literally bigger.
If you guys want to know, the building size is 2 miles across.
Yeah.
2 miles.
So if you wear a Fitbit, or if
Takes
you
8
don't, I would start wearing one.
Some people wear like 3. Some people do like 3 miles a day, just walking through the hallway.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Hold on.
it's easily
but
workout. But
it really does take me like 5 minutes to
It-
get across that school.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think I get a total of 8,000 steps, not counting
help
or
if the
counting
kids
gym
are
as well.
crowded in the hallways.
Oh yeah, and the hallway's always oh.
You're wearing a mask, so it's even hotter. So you barely can breathe. On
Imagine
top
a
of
school
you
with
have to walk
everybody
so.
in it at once. There's no way to be able to navigate that place.
Oh no.
Can you imagine if that place was just normal?
That would take me an extra like 2 minutes with everybody in the school.
Yeah, the reason why our high school is so big is because it's only one high school that houses. It goes from like 7 elementary schools to 2 middle schools, and then all of that to one high school. So it has to be
But it's
huge
pretty
to
big.
make it work.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the bigger high schools, other than like the city, I would say. City's okay.
I can't even
feel
tell
like
if the
our-
city has a high school.
Oh, they do. It's
It's not behind the hood.
It's the city, it gets shot up every day, Usual.
Good time.
My dad this weekend, I don't mean to be off topic, but my dad this weekend, we were just having a random conversation about like just like what's it called? Like you're different, like we're what do you call that? Like you could be something percent African, something percent German. We were talking about this about like ancestry.com and stuff. And my dad goes, "Well, I used to live in the hood, so does that mean I'm 1% black?"
You can say the N-word.
Oh my.
And I'm like, "Yo, I guess I'm just 0.5% hood."
I have Indian in me. Can I say the N-word?
No. I already said it for you. You said no. Alright, being off topic, we should actually get on another topic if I have another one. If I don't, we just keep talking.
Since it's a little bit of
I mean, if you want to go for like another 15 minutes or something.
I don't know how long you want to do your podcast, but
How long has it been?
Hold on.
It's been like
an
we
hour.
started like 7:03 maybe.
It's been an hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah, so I don't know how long you want your podcast to stay.
Podcasts are usually
Usually an hour.
Yeah.
Some are longer.
Just go for an hour. We could probably talk for an hour. I might have. That was all the topics I had. Yeah. And we've been pretty much just piggy banking off all of them.
That's
what's supposed to happen.
We'll have our last topic be like recent events. So what's been going on with you guys? So you want to talk about? I know Brock, you had some tech stuff. Do you want to talk about that?
So yeah. So pretty much over quarantine when it first started, you know how like people have all these hobbies they're just getting into. So I was just sitting down and I'm just like, you know what? I want to build a PC. It just randomly came into my head. There was no backstory and nothing. I'm just like, you know what? I like stuff about computers. Why don't I just try building one? So all summer quarantine, I learned and watched hours upon hours of like building tutorials and stuff. And then a month ago, like this is literally my early present for Christmas, and it was pretty expensive for us. A lot of money. It was like $850. That's a lot for us. So I went to Micro Center in Philly, the only one around us, and that was an hour drive alone, and there was just nothing. There was nothing there. We had to take the roads. It was like an hour and a half because we had to take what's it called? It was an hour and a half to go there because we didn't have enough money to pay for tolls. So, like cash money, paper money. Yeah, we can't pay credit card. Either way, it took like that long. We went up there. It was pretty much a nerd heaven. If you ever been there, and you're a nerd, yeah, and you love computers, it's a whole nother world there. I was just ready. I got my shopping cart and I'm just like, hold on, time to load up. And my mom's like, whoa. Do you even know what you're buying? I'm like, yeah, I know. Why don't you get a representative to help you? Okay. Ended up with a better thing than I was going for originally. And yeah, and I came home. I was so like.
And you broke it.
No, that was. It took me It took me a solid. Those parts I had, where the boxes were actually freaking big. Whisker nuts. You can like tell. You could say they're pretty big. They're like pretty big boxes. But it took me 3 hours to build, and some troubleshooting with my small brain. But yeah, I would recommend it, and I'm trying to get Whisker Nuts to do it now, and he's excited about that.
Not trying to. I'm already doing it. I'm saving up currently.
Would you like to talk about that?
Oh yeah, I'm building a beast.
Yeah.
I don't know what parts are in it, but that's what it's a beast. Apparently, because Brock is picking out the parts for me, and I'm just like, okay, because I don't have really a price limit, because I'm just buying a card a month.
Sorry.
Dude, shut up, dude. Pay attention.
I'm listening.
No, you're not.
I'm just in the game.
Yeah, Brock is just going on PC Part Picker, and he just sent me links, and I actually have a tab open right now of PC part shopping list. I just have a
Nice job.
like Google Docs with just a bunch of links on it, Amazon stuff. No, and I'm building that, and I got the case already. I'm saving up for the graphics card, which that's the most expensive part of the whole thing.
If you know anything about PCs and stuff like that, he's getting the new 3080, the GTX 3080.
Isn't it 90?
No, 3080.
Oh.
No. All right, pass it over, and if you're done, I'll pass it over to London.
What have you been doing recently?
Yeah, I would like to know.
I haven't really been doing anything. I kind of just like do homework and sleep. That's kind of my life.
It's high school.
That's high school.
I wish.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really do much. I'm very boring.
Nah.
You're an Ed.
What? You keep saying this. I don't know what this means.
Like me and Raul will get it.
Did you guys make this joke about me? I didn't know about it.
No, I just said it, and then you just got it.
I'm gonna bother you about it until you tell me eventually. Oh wait.
That's gonna be a running thing, you know.
Oh wait, I think I know what you mean now. Hold
on. Do you?
I'm not gonna bring it up now, but I'll. Okay. I think I know what you mean.
All right, Raul, would you passing the mic over to you?
I started my football journey.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
It's been interesting.
I forgot you started.
It's it was a bad start, but now I'm cool.
What's so bad?
I heard you got yelled at by some dad.
No, it was the coach. It wasn't even my fault. I actually didn't do anything.
You had like one
Right?
earbud in.
Look, sorry. This was Thursday of last week, and we're watching film, and then the head coach starts talking. I was like, oh snap, head coach is talking. I I gotta turn off my music, and I turned it off. I was like, matter of fact, let me just close the app completely, and I closed the app, and I take one earbud out, and I forgot the other one still in, and I just like keep it there, and mid conversation, mid talk to the whole entire class, he just looks at me. His face turned like a whole different color. He's like, "Take your freaking earbuds out!" And he like kicked me into the hallway, and I was so confused.
That's
And
that's dumb.
all the coaches were like, "Oh, just get out, just go home." I was like, "I didn't do anything." It was sad. It was very scary.
I'm not gonna lie. I was zoned out for that entire conversation. I did not hear a word that was said.
That's me playing this game.
Yeah, that's literally Raul this entire time. The random sound effects that get cut out. Oh, you
We can hear stuff we say. He just doesn't register it.
He has his. You can tell his controller is near his headphones because
You can hear me clicking.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so weird.
You're glad I'm not playing Brawlhalla.
Oh my gosh. Is that all we have time for? I think that is. Alright, guys. Thanks for listening to our. That concludes the Roundtable podcast and our cringy freaking lives.
Make sure you're like and subscribe.
Shut up.
Watching on YouTube.
Watch it on. Listen.
Let's get 1 million likes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, see you guys.